Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Teen grind, how you living? It's a kid the kid with another commentary video. Well, you know when I black my screen out, that means I finna get on my pro black talk. If you don't want me to hear me talk pro black, by all means hit the subscribe button and don't come back. Hit the unsubscribe button and don't come back. But anyway though, I'm pretty sure we all heard what's been going on in the media. What happened to Sonya Massey and the cop, Sean Gracie, with him, unaliving her in her own residential home as she called and asked for help. And he decided, even though he was clearly caught doing the crime, and he thought it was a good idea for him to plead, not guilty. Well, it's a good thing that the justice system, well, this time actually saw it for the right time and pretty much sentenced him for first degree murder. How many years he gonna get, I don't know yet. But like I said, I was sitting here thinking to myself, well, what can I say about this situation that ain't already been said? We all know that this been happening for a while. Well, innocent black people, getting unalived by cops, and the black community up in arms about it. We protest, we ask for change, but change never really comes. Everybody talks about it for a few weeks or a few months. Then after that, we all go back to our lives as if it never happened at all. We just mention every time the anniversary of it happening. Happened the same thing with George Floyd. Breonna Taylor. Sandra Bland, Ahmaud Arbery, Eric Garner. The list goes on and on. Well, in my personal opinion, I really think it's time for us, the black community, to stop just being upset about it for a little while and just going back to our regular timing. Not saying we gotta be all doom and gloom, but it's definitely time that we bring that real change. Try to get the George Floyd Act actually into an actual bill. Get bills made for us in our community. Bring about real change. To be honest with you, I know what's going on with the presidential election, between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris. To be completely honest with you, I'm not sure if either party, whether it be the Democratic Party or the Republican Party, really have the black community best interests at heart. Only thing I can say about this election, it got interesting. Do I think Kamala Harris is the right candidate? Time will tell. Do I think things be better with Donald Trump? Not necessarily. I don't think so. Like I said, if I'm being completely honest, I kind of lost faith in politics to do the right thing when it comes to my community, the black community. If I honestly had it my way, I would vote for an independent third party. But the problem with that is, they have a tendency not to take a third party seriously. That's one of the reasons why I think that we should do things independently, so it could bring about the real change instead of doing what they've been doing, which is give us the breadcrumbs. We take the breadcrumbs and then we don't share. Unlike when it comes to other communities, where they ask for bread, they don't settle for crumbs. They say what a whole loaf is, and they share with everyone in their community. Well, I feel like the black community needs to get on that type of time. Because, to be honest with you, I don't think it too much lies in the politics. I think it lies with us. For us to stand together and come together and bring about real change. Whether you are, an FBA, a native African, Jamaican, or a black European, it don't matter. I think it's time for all of us to stand together as united as one. Acknowledge the fact that we're all black, that all we got is us. Other communities have realized that, except of us. I think it's time for us to stop this pointless gender war and this petty nonsense and finally get on the same page. Not just talk about it, but be about it. Learn how to be more involved in our communities. Not knowing who our council people are, as Killer Mike said. Learn how to help one another. Learn how to grow and build with one another. And stop thinking that the grass is greener always on the other side. The grass is greener where you water it. I heard that from O'Shea Du Jackson. Shout out to him. And this is not me trying to cast aspersion on the other people or people who did outside the race, man. Do what you do. Only thing I ask of you is, Machiavelli Mill said, teach your kids knowledge yourself. They know it, and let them know that even though there might be half another ethnic group, that they still black. They will be looked at as such. And that's pretty much all I gotta say. My heart goes out to Sonya Massey family. I'll try to look in and see if I can if I can donate some money, send some money to her funeral or whatever her family needs. And like I said, what happened to her was heinous. I think it's time for us to say, no more. That's all I gotta say. Have a good rest of your day.